I want to tell you about a thief. This thief does not break down your door at night, does not put a gun to your ribs or a knife to your throat. He doesn't need to, because you've already given him a key, and you gave it to him freely, without even knowing his name, and you invited him in to live inside your house. But you see, this house is not your literal house. It's the house of your mind, where he has made himself comfortable, and where he now sits day after day, quietly picking your pockets of the only true wealth you possess. And that's your time, your opportunity, and your belief in yourself. Oh, and this thief has a name, and his name is procrastination. And I'll tell you this with all conviction: there is not a more dangerous thief in all the world. Because you see, a murderer takes a single life, and society raises up in horror. But you see, procrastination takes 10,000s of lives, a little at a time, a day at a time, and no one sounds the alarm. It is the most patient of all enemies. It does not attack, it waits. It knows that it need not conquer you in a single battle. It need only win the small skirmish of this day, and then tomorrow, and then the next, until the days become years, and the years become a whole life spent circling the runway. Engines idling, never once lifting into the sky for which it was built. You see, everyone hearing these words or reading these words has within themselves a definite chief aim, a purpose, an idea, a dream that knocked upon the door of the mind and asked to be let in. And in that moment of first inspiration, the aim was strong. It burned. It felt as though nothing could stand between the dreamer and the dream. And then came the thief, softly, reasonably. And he did not say, "Abandon your dream," loudly. He's far more too clever than that. He said only, "Not today. You are tired today. Don't do it. Begin tomorrow, when conditions are better, when you have more time, more money, more certainty." And because his voice was so gentle, because tomorrow always sounds more reasonable, the dreamer listened. So understand this, and understand it well. Procrastination does not announce itself as the enemy of your success. It disguises itself as caution. It disguises itself as preparation. It tells you it only is being careful on your behalf. But strip away the disguise, and you will find underneath simple fear wearing the mask of patience. So look honestly at achievement, and you will see the difference between the one who rises and the one who does not. And all it is rarely talent. It was rarely even opportunity, because opportunity is scattered as generously over the failures as over the successes. The difference is this: the one who rises takes the idea, still warm from its birth, and moves upon it before fear can talk them out of it. The other lets the idea cool, and an idea, like an iron, must be struck while it's hot, or it hardens into something that can no longer be shaped at all. Consider what procrastination costs. You see, if it's left unwatched, It can cost the book that is never written, though that story burned in the writer's heart for 20 years. It cost the businessman that never started his business because the founder was waiting for the right time. And the right time is like a country that's not appearing on any map because it doesn't exist. It costs marriages grown cold because the apology that had should have been given today was postponed, and then it was postponed forever. It never came. It costs health because the visit to the doctor was delayed, and sometimes the difference between prevention and tragedy was not procrastinating and getting it done. And worst of all, it cost man his own good opinion of himself. For there is no defeat so bitter as looking back upon a life and realizing the greatest enemy you ever faced was not circumstance, was not poverty, not any rival. It was your own delay. But I'm not here to describe the disease. You already know what the disease is. I came to give you a cure. And here's the ingredients to the cure. The cure is this: definiteness of decision, followed by immediately looking at definiteness of action. Let me explain that. Definiteness means not someday, not when I feel ready type action. It means now action. Those who rise share a habit. They reach decisions quickly and firmly and change them, if at all, slowly. Those who do not rise, rather, reach decisions slowly, if ever, change them often and easily. Let that truth settle upon you, for it's the whole secret contained in a single sentence. Begin before you feel ready. Now, think about this. Readiness is a feeling manufactured by the mind, and the mind can manufacture it endlessly, forever. If you allow procrastination to keep asking for one more day of preparation, the ship that waits for a perfectly calm sea never leaves the harbor. Somewhere right now, there's a single small action connected to your definite chief aim. One phone call, one page written, $1 saved, one hard conversation had. Take that action today while the thief is still deciding how to talk you out of it. Another ingredient: autosuggestion. The words you repeat to yourself is either your servant or they're going to be your master. If each morning and each night you tell yourself, I'll begin tomorrow, you are training your own subconscious mind to manufacture tomorrows without end. But if you tell yourself plainly and firmly, I act now, on this day, upon this aim, you will begin to build within yourself a new habit. And a habit, once formed, requires no courage at all to maintain. Why? Because it becomes natural. It becomes natural as breathing. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Go to the door of your own mind this very hour and look upon the thief who has been living there, perhaps for years, feeding upon your postponed dreams. Call him by his name. See him plainly, without his disguise of caution and reason. And then, not tomorrow, not when conditions improve, not when you feel ready, but now, this hour, this day, take back that key. You see, because your time is the only capital you were given at birth that can never be replaced once spent. So guard it, spend it on your purpose, and let today, this very day, be the day the thief was finally shown the door. Until next time.